Have you ever discovered a hidden agenda in a family dispute? Paul waltzed into Dad's house acting like he owned the place. He even moved his stuff into the master bedroom before the funeral. I watched him unwrap housewarming gifts from his friends in the living room. Dad had always been clear about wanting everything to be fair between me and Paul, but Paul had a way of ignoring the fair part when it didn't suit him. I remember his smirk the last time he brought it up. He'd say, "Dad never meant it literally." Then he'd chuckle like he'd just delivered a punchline. Over the years, Dad had grown tired of Paul's entitlement, a fact Paul was blissfully unaware of. Last Christmas, Dad pulled me aside and said, "The will's in the black safe in the den. Code's your birth year." I thought it was odd at the time, but now I saw his wisdom. As Paul paraded around, I slipped into the den, running my fingers over the safe's cold surface. I hadn't opened it since Dad showed me. Inside, the papers were exactly where Dad said they'd be. His handwriting was clear. The house goes to the one who takes care of it. Reading that, I felt Dad's intentions as if he were standing right there, shaking his head at Paul's antics. That night, Paul gathered everyone in the living room for an announcement, leaning against the fireplace like some monarch. He declared, "Dad's house is staying in the family. I'll make renovations. It'll be great." As he cradled his glass, the room filled with awkward nods and murmurs. I waited for the perfect moment, then quietly cleared my throat and caught Paul's eye. When I handed him the will, watching his confident demeanor crumble was enlightening. He read and reread the sentence, his face flushing. "Is this a joke?" he stammered, refusing to meet my gaze. The room was silent, everyone watching, as Paul's belief in his entitlement fell apart. The house was never about winning. It was about remembering Dad's wishes. As Paul packed up his things and left, I felt a strange mix of relief and sadness. Family dynamics never cease to surprise. Do you think some people will ever learn humility? Paul waltzed into Dad's house acting like he owned the place.